Welcome to Ep.4 of the Sucka for Love podcast. Before we get started, we would like to take a little moment of silence for a friend that we recently lost. If we can do that. Thank you. And we're back. Like I said, for Episode 4, Sucka for Love podcast. I'm Tempest. I'm here with
Eddie Cap, Episode 4.
And
Emily.
Of course. So, how you guys feeling?
I feel good.
Good? You feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Feeling good.
We're good? About our recent episodes and everything that's been going on?
Yeah, I mean, we had a good little break between the last episode. But I feel good about it. Last episode was good. I like what we're talking about today, which we reveal in a little bit.
Momentarily.
What are we talking about today?
Today we're going to touch on a topic called sex and what it means to you.
What are we in sex ed class or what? You're going to teach us a few things?
You know, we'll see.
We'll see.
Hi, my name is Emily.
No, thank you.
But we're going to touch into that's a broad topic, but we're
going to talk about sex. Just say it. Say it. What are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about sex and what it means to you as an individual.
Damn.
Spicy.
What it means to us as an individual. So, what does that mean exactly?
So, where is sex just something, is sex an activity? That's something you just do because...
you definitely get active.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Calories.
I hope.
Or is it, not saying it's not...
How meaningful it is.
How meaningful, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Or is it just something you do on a daily or by whatever it is basis?
Hold up.
Damn. I'm with it. That's good.
Let's dive into that, and then, as always, we're gonna see where it goes and go from there. This is Episode 4, Sucka for Love, and I'm Eddie Cap. I'm gonna start off with asking Emily.
Question of the day.
What does sex mean to you?
That's a loaded question. To me, honestly, it's... I don't know. I feel like sex is fluid, To me personally,
No pun
it's
intended.
a way you can connect with your partner, a way to be able to have like some type of bond between you and your partner, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Makes sense. Just partners, though?
I mean, not
I was
just
asking.
partners, but because
I guess you are partners no matter what at that moment in time, so.
But like me, I would say like right now, of course, because I'm in, a long-term serious relationship. That's like what it means to me. But still, like I think also like sex is like fluid. Like you can be with somebody and it can be nothing, and you guys are just.
I love that you said sex is fluid. That's a great way to put it.
Yeah,
because every situation is different.
Yeah, like you can just be like, you know what, you can just do it, and then you guys are good and on because we're freaking humans. We need that. Like whether it be with somebody that we're gonna see long term or somebody that's just one time, one and done. Like that's what it is.
I will also throw in there, I am not against people who choose to wait for any certain reason. That is totally fine.
No judgment.
I just wanted to throw that out there. No judgment whatsoever.
Yeah.
I respect the hell out of that.
Yeah, definitely.
But I like the sex is fluid because coming from a girl, that's interesting.
Yeah.
We don't really hear girls' sides too much, All we think about is guys, we're dogs, So it's good to hear from a girl's side, and that's a good way to put it. What about you, Tyler? What are you thinking about?
What does it mean to me?
You're a male in today's society. What does sex mean
But
to you?
Tyler is not like any regular male. Like Tyler's Tyler.
What
like,
does that mean?
He's not a dog. I'll
no,
give you that.
he's not a dog, and
No.
that's why he's.
Yeah,
like,
let's throw that out there because they were like, guys, got me in the first half.
Sorry, not gonna lie. That's what I meant, guys. Sorry. Like Tyler's not just one of those men that's just like would
out here
fucking
looking
have sex with anything that walks.
Yeah, definitely no.
You know?
But what it means to me, it definitely depends on. It, like she said, it's fluid, so it depends on who you're having sex with. basically. Because it can be, because like you said, you're with your partner, and it could be the most meaningful sex like ever, and you're with someone else, and it could just be sex.
Yeah, that's
You
literally
know?
what it is.
Yeah. So.
Like, I hate to say this, it sounds like such like fuckboy shit, but like when they say it's just an itch to scratch, and they're just like, all right, fuck it, done.
Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes. But I'm passionate though. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what does it mean to you, Edward?
Yeah. Capo, what sex mean to you?
Well, you guys had some great answers, but I'll try to think of something better to say. I don't know how I would top that, but I mean, growing up,
Well, just speak on how you have handled it though, like how you've handled sex, how you've dealt with sex with people you've had sex with.
I have no problem. Yeah, it's fluid. It depends on the relationship.
I have no problem.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying I'm gonna go out there and want to have sex with every chick, but yeah, I think every relationship is different. I've had relationships, not like serious. I mean, I've had relationships where we didn't have sex and then it was done. That was it, but we never had sex. So it wasn't like it just didn't happen. So it's not like something I put on a pedestal, but I respect it, and I think it's a good moment for two individuals to have a good time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it important to you?
Oh, that
It's
was my
important to
question
me.
too.
Is it important to you?
It's important.
I definitely.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not important. I'm just saying,
Oh, there's no judgment
if I met
there.
a person if I met a person out one night or whatever, and she wanted to go home, I mean, I'm not going to say no, and we'll see where it goes. I mean, it's not like I would do that every weekend, and I don't do that every weekend, but
Right.
Okay.
But like when you're with somebody, you're
that's
like,
a big
yeah.
decision
If
for
you're in a
both of you to
relationship,
make.
okay, so let me ask: if you're in a relationship, is it important?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to. I think, yeah, if you're in a relationship, I think it's definitely important.
I
For
agree.
sure.
Definitely. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think sex is very important. I've heard a lot of people say that they can't be in relationships where the sex is not good.
Oh, definitely, and I can attest
Like,
to that. Like,
yeah,
especially women. Like women, I mean,
So
speak for
you're saying-
myself.
Yeah, I think
but
women say that more.
And
Yeah,
women say that a lot
women say that more
more.
often. Yeah, women say that more often.
You
That's what I've
wouldn't
heard.
be in a relationship if the sex wasn't good.
No, I would definitely not.
No, they wouldn't.
And
Yeah.
a lot of women, I mean, from what I hear and like my side of town, a lot of women will not, if it's bad, they're done. Even if it's just to mess around one, and they will never go back again. And
That's why some women stick around too.
yeah,
What makes
Because
it
of
bad?
sex.
What makes it bad?
What makes what bad?
Sex.
What do you mean? What makes it bad?
Well, I mean, you guys.
well, it could be a lot of things. It can
Yeah.
be, it's the size is not enough.
Show.
It can be that they don't know how to work with what they got. And it can be that they just don't know what they're doing. And if they don't know what they're doing, and some women don't really want to spend that time to be like, let me coach you. They're just going to be like, nah, I'm out. Bye.
Oof.
Because it's like, I'm not saying this is a good, like, thing that women are, like, think like this. But we're
No,
like,
that's just life, though.
But I'm also like,
But, I mean-
women are like, men are supposed to know this kind of shit, you know?
Oh, not.
So maybe that's why they're just like, I'm kind of over it. And
Okay, I don't. Yeah, no, it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's just.
yeah.
That's just life. Sex is part of life.
When you guys were like growing up, did you guys ever have the thought about waiting till you got married? Was that ever?
No.
Were you grown up that way, or like?
Not from no.
Not even nothing.
No, not like
even
even
a
growing
thought.
up, like I growing up, like I never even had a sex talk from like my mom, or so like
Same. I've never had a sex talk. From
yeah, I feel like
my
it was
mom.
kind of like you couldn't talk about that topic, it wasn't allowed. The sex education I learned was from when Planned Parenthood came to my high school. That's as much education
My
as I
sex
got.
education came from North High.
Saxons, baby.
Boo.
No, I mean, I've always been whatever happens, happens. That's how I feel about sex. Like, cause I mean,
Whatever happens, happens. But my number one rule is always be careful. Always wrap it up. Always, women, don't just let anybody just stick their things inside of you. Men,
Whoa.
don't stick it inside of anybody else. Like, you need to be careful, because just as men can be
True,
dirty, girls
true,
can
true,
be
true,
too.
true,
Like,
true.
let's say you're on a one-night stand. Who's to say that you were her first one-night stand that day? You don't-
most times if it's a one night
No.
stand.
God damn, that
No,
day.
there are women. You know, there's men and
No,
women
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
So I always say be very careful, you know, because you just
I mean,
never
you know,
know.
here's something right here. You know, my thing is I'm out at night. I see this girl sees me, you're vibing. You know, what's wrong with that? You know?
Wow, wow.
Yeah,
Not
nothing
saying
wrong with
that.
that.
Nothing wrong with that.
You just see where it goes. You know,
Nothing wrong with
that's all
that.
it is. And if, you know, we live here for however many years we're on this earth, and that's it, you know?
Yeah.
Not
So-
saying, you know,
So then you'd say you love sex.
yeah, but I don't want to be, I don't want
No,
to
no,
sound like a sex
no,
addict.
no, not a sex addict.
No.
I'm not a sex addict needs sex.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
saying
need
you
it.
love sex.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
if it can
I
happen, it's
love
gonna
everything
happen.
that goes with it.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and sex is not just like sex comes with a lot of things, obviously. But like if you can have it, you're gonna have it,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we all can agree with that. I think,
Yes.
I think we're all gonna agree with that. Have you ever turned anyone down?
I had to
The
think, no,
silence is
Have you ever
sickening.
turned anyone down?
I have not.
No.
No, wait. Yes. The only time I,
Oh, you had to think about it.
the only time I turned someone down, I'm trying to remember. I know the reason was because I didn't have a condom, so that's the real reason.
Oh,
And
so that's
I
not
just
really
met her,
turning them-
and I met her that night.
I get.
So
That doesn't
It's not
count.
turning it down.
it's still,
I don't
I
know
mean,
if that counts.
she wanted
Yes,
to,
it
she
is.
wanted to fuck.
He's not really turning her down.
Yes, he is because
still
he'd rather
could've done
I
it.
choose
mean,
his
like,
own
I
safety.
mean, like, you're going, you're
She
like,
was
you're
down
like,
without it, and I was like, no, like, it was in another country
guess
too,
we'll
so I'm not
count it.
gonna
Oh,
do
yeah,
that.
no.
in another country.
You'd rather have a child in another country?
No,
he already
no.
got like 7 kids out there, so no.
Well,
Damn.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
no kids, but no, I did
Nah.
not want to. She was down for it anyways, but I
Yeah.
shut that down. So
Shut
You ever
it
turned down
down.
anyone?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I feel like that's such a
That's such a
a
given.
broad, abundant like
That's
question.
such a
I
given.
just don't think sometimes when people have sex without a condom, they say, "Oh, we got a kid." A mistake, not a mistake. You don't have a condom. I mean, what do you think's gonna
Yeah.
happen?
Yeah.
You know.
They're like, oh, it was just a mistake happened once. Well, you knew exactly what was going to happen if you didn't wear one.
Yeah, the chances are higher. Not that it
Yeah.
will happen, but it's,
Shit, you never. I mean, sometimes people are in the moment, you know. I mean,
Yeah, but you can't
I
use
was
the
in the
excuse
moment and
saying-
said no.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't need no Eddie Cap Juniors running around here yet.
And you don't need no fucking chlamydia.
Okay, so we're not.
or
Okay, so we're not
gonorrhea.
gonna talk about like no condoms. I'm saying. Okay, so have you
Okay, yeah,
turned
yeah.
anyone down?
Other than that, no, I have not.
Okay,
Have you?
I have.
No condoms
I've
conversation.
had.
Well, what was the reason?
I've had women on my
Elaborate.
bed, and I turned them down. I don't know. I just didn't.
So how is that after? Like
What do you mean?
the whole like, no, I'm good.
The only thing
They're in your bed.
if
Like,
well,
you're not-
because it's not like they're not necessarily like. Of course, it's like hinting. They're obviously hinting that okay, they want to sleep with you, but it's just like nothing happens, and then nothing happens.
to be fair, if you're a guy and you're not in the mood, you shouldn't. I mean, then you're just going to be a bad performer.
Not necessarily not in the mood. It's just like, and it's not anything against those people. It's just I didn't want to,
Yeah. And that's okay.
you know. And it wasn't that I wasn't in the mood or anything. Like I just didn't want to, and it was nothing against those people. It's just I didn't want to. You seem shocked. You seem
And Edward's
shocked.
like,
He's like,
I don't
"What?"
comprehend.
You seem-
The
It's
day-
only happened like 2 or 3 times though. It's not like a bunch of times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've turned.
See what I
them down.
mean? Tyler ain't like them people.
He's not a dog, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
He's
Tyler's
he's
not like in a good way. He's not like
Gentleman.
them, you know?
I'm just not. And it is too because like you know what like because there's like people too like they can have sex with like multiple people.
Yeah.
But like even like if I'm with someone, I'm not necessarily dating them, but I don't have sex with multiple people. Like say like if you're like with somebody and you're having sex with them and you're possibly gonna have sex with them again, I'm only having sex with that person for however the amount of time that we're talking. So.
Because that's just how you
That's
are.
just how I am, yeah. I'm not having sex with like 4 different,
That makes
girls at one time.
Have you had it go bad where she's like, "Oh, let's just have sex for a little bit," and then she wants more?
What do you Wait,
What do you mean? What I mean? That's what you know. You guys are having sex for a little bit.
like
and then,
rounds?
No. She wants more than just sex. Like she wants.
Oh
Relationship.
yes.
I feel like a lot of women don't know how to just have sex. A lot of women know, because we're just so emotionally connected. Like we're just so like we know our emotions and we get attached and we're nurturing and we're loving. And,
yeah, they connect.
Yeah.
I can yeah. Yeah, that's happened. That's happened. Because then again, like I said, I am like at that moment in time for however long that period of time is, I'm only having sex with that person. So I mean, I can understand why. Like,
but you know what? I mean, from my perspective, I feel like a lot of women attach to it because they feel like there might be some possibility because you might have done something to make it seem like it was gonna be more like
exactly.
A lot of times,
because especially you're not a bad person. Or anything,
and a lot of times when women are just fucking around, like they're
and they
just
see
fucking
potential.
Around. No, but sometimes like women, okay. Speaking from experience, women, if you just like are messing around, that's it, right? But once you start adding like the whole lovey-dovey sleep, letting her sleep over, stuff like that, like I feel like women,
those good morning texts,
yeah, or like just like making it more than sleeping together.
I think
that's what makes the women.
I disagree with that.
Falling.
I understand what you're saying, but I mean, like, I'm not an asshole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if it's just
like,
sex, just say. You don't have to say good morning.
Well, I'm not necessarily saying that I did that, but I'm still like I'm still, regardless of who I'm with or whatever at whatever point in time, I'm still a gentleman to them.
That's true. Every girl is different.
Every situation is different.
It is different, but I'm still a gentleman to people because that's just like that's just like common. I feel like if like regardless, like especially being like the man, you know, like I still feel like there's that chivalry type of thing that needs to be there, and I'm still gonna be a gentleman because I feel like that's like some sort of common courtesy for me. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not an asshole.
Though. I was with a girl who didn't want anything. Well, it was just it.
That's true.
Well, if she takes it that way, then you can react to it that way. Mm-hmm. But like even like I've had people like that where it was just like it's just sex, and I was still like, you know, like okay, like if we're friends, I'm still like reaching out to like be like I'm not that asshole, you know what I mean?
But I don't think that they'll necessarily see you as an asshole. It's just like it is what it is.
Oh no, I'm just speaking from what I do though. I'm not saying how they necessarily want to perceive it, but I'm just saying like I'm never gonna be that like asshole, even if it's just sex.
But I don't think you'd be an asshole even if you didn't send those messages.
Because even in that sense, like you're saying, like, oh, did they want more? Like, if I didn't want more, I would let them know that I don't want more, and like this is possibly all that it's gonna be. And if they continue what we're going and they keep falling deeper and deeper, then who's that on?
You for starting the messages.
No. Oh my God. You know what? Dude?
You literally said you sent out the hook and then you started reeling.
Well, I'm not necessarily like doing. I'm okay. Maybe I said it wrong. I'm just saying like, it's like I still feel like there's like a courtesy thing so like, I want to make sure that you don't feel used. I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can
like
see that.
that's what I guess that's what I mean. It's like because like even though you know what it is, and even though I may know what it is, I still have to put that bridge there to make sure that you're good.
Yeah, fair.
You know what I mean? I guess I said it wrong. I just want to make sure that you're good. I just feel like that's who I am as a person.
Yeah.
Like regardless of what it is.
Mhm. Yep, I hear you. Fair.
You don't think so?
No.
Everybody can see Cap's face.
He was like, hold up. He was like, hold up, motherfucker. What you mean? You better drop this chick off right.
I mean, like, I wouldn't go out if I read the situation. That's it, you know.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I wouldn't judge you on that. I'm just saying, like me personally, it's just like, you know, that's just who I am as a person. I guess I don't know. People say I do care too much, but you know, but it's fine. I always say
that's on topic for another day.
I always say I'd rather care too much than not at all. So, but anyway,
it'd be hard to be a girl in this world. I feel like because a girl can get it anytime they want.
Yeah.
They can hit dudes. That's like such a.
How's that hard?
Well, because not that I would do it all the time, but sex is a good thing. But it'd be hard because a woman.
So if you was a female,
no, I would have to resist. You just say no. But a woman can get it. Yeah, well, I mean.
Let him finish his thought.
So would you rather? I mean, there's no thought going. This is
Like he lost it.
I lost my train of thought now. What I was thinking.
Oh, women can get pregnant. Is that what you're gonna say?
No. I
Fuck.
lost my train of thought on that one. But
I was trying to.
I was saying it would be hard because a woman could just snap their fingers and have a guy, and a guy has to put a lot of work into it.
But how's that hard for women?
Because then they have it so easy, so they could just have someone. Hey, come over.
I'm lost. What do you mean by that?
I'm saying it's for a guy, like, yeah, we like sex. Not that we would do it every day, but it's hard for.
You're saying it's hard for women to resist?
I wonder if it is too. I guess that could be a question for everyone.
Oh, okay. I guess that's what you're asking. Okay, I see what you're saying.
They can have it every day.
I see what you're saying. You're saying okay. So
a single
I was
woman.
very lost.
Yeah, you're basically saying like, because a woman can have it so easy, like she could just like sleep with any guy.
Yep.
The fact that she has to be able to like resist and not be able to sleep with her. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
so
it's tougher than.
Because a guy,
I think it also depends on the girl too. Like, cause not every girl wants to just have. I mean, I feel like not every person just wants to have sex every day. Like,
No,
I don't know.
there might be.
There might be, but I'm just saying, like, not every girl.
You got sex every day? Would you?
No, every day. No, it is tiring.
Would you?
Not every day.
No.
No, even if I'm in a relationship, I don't know. I mean.
It's like you gotta be realistic. Life gets in the way. Like,
yeah, like there are days where even nowadays at home and I would think about it. Man, would I have what I wouldn't even you don't even think about it. Like,
yeah,
like there was never.
You're just so tired and stressed from work one day. And you're just like.
So I mean, you've never been in like a deep serious relationship. So I ask you, there's never been a time where you're just like, okay, let's make time for it. It's like you're just whenever it happens, it happens.
No, I don't feel like we have to make time for it because. It's not where it's like long periods of time that we don't do it. I feel like if you got to make time for it, it's because you guys really don't have time or don't put enough effort to do it. Yeah. Okay.
So now, is there a need? Then does the need come in there?
No, I feel like I don't.
Like, is there a certain amount of times a week?
No. If I'm being realistic, no.
So if you don't have it 1 week, you're good.
1 week?
Yeah.
Like all week dry?
All week. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now she's changing her mind.
No,
yeah.
but I don't think it's like necessarily a need, but like I think
I think at some point it becomes a need.
Yeah, but I feel like if it's that's why going back to my first point, like if it's too long without it,
you can't go a week in a relationship.
It becomes like
what's the limit? What do you think okay, here's another question. How many days, like if you're a serious relationship, how many times do you think you should be having sex in a week?
Like fucking 2 or 3. I don't know. That's like a lot.
2 or 3? That's a lot.
To me, that's still because you have to think about it. And I'm being very realistic because Andrew and I work a lot. We work long hours. So by the time we get home, we cook, we clean, we wash dishes, and then we're fucking tired, and then we go to sleep.
I can see that because there are days not that I have a girlfriend, but I get home and I don't want to do shit.
Yeah.
So I can just imagine.
And then
having to have sex. I'm just like, no. Some nights I could just see.
Like,
and it makes it better for the next night. Let's just wait tonight.
Yeah, and if you're being
tomorrow we'll go at
really realistic, like time just flies by. By the time we both get home and like are situated, it's 7 p.m. And that's because he left at 6 in the morning. I leave to work, but he still has a long drive home. And then it's just time just flies, and we're just tired. We're old.
I can see that. Yeah. Like Drake said, I've had sex 4 times this week. I'll explain.
But he's talking to a female about.
Yeah.
He's trying to
4 times. I mean,
that's a lot.
In a relation, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what a lot is. I don't think every day. Like, no, I couldn't do. I don't think I would be up for every day.
I can't. But it's like
there might be days though where you do multiple times.
Yeah, and I feel like that kind of like helps with the whole week.
It, like,
yeah.
That's just I could see where you're coming from. Like I come home and I'm tired.
And like the whole like even weekends, weekends we'll go out or whatever, and it'll be like enough that
and you just get too fucked up and you just go home and go to sleep.
No, but it's like even if we come home and we're fucked up and then we do it, like that makes up for the week that we didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I think
I'm not gonna tell you how many times it's done, Tyler. Don't look like that.
I think every day. I mean, if someone does it every day, more power to them. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't think I would
realistically speaking,
be able to do that. Yeah.
And I feel like a realistic adult will tell you, like, bro, we don't fucking have time for it.
Let's go, Tyler. Tyler's here.
Tyler's not realistic. Tyler's not realistic.
Okay, so I will say, my last relationship, in like the first, like, of course the back end of it. Of course, when you're in a long relationship, like when it starts, it slows down. But in my last relationship, for the first like year to year and a half, and especially because we slept in the same bed like every night, we were probably having sex like 4 to 5 times a week.
Yeah, but that's like the early relationship. Andrew and I have been together for 5 years.
Well, no,
and
I said a year to a year and a half. That's still a long time.
Yeah, but even in our first like years, we were like that all the time. We would go out fucking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then do a lot of it. And that's because we were going out.
Yeah, so then, but you were saying like 2 or 3 times is too much. That's why.
No, I'm not. No, I didn't say too much, but I'm saying like realistically speaking, if you come home from work, like 2 to 3 times a week is like probably what you get at most.
Well, I mean, I worked long hours, and she would work
in a long-term relationship. Because you're talking about a first year. If I were talking about a first year, then yeah, Andrew and I, it was. I mean,
that's long-term still. We're not talking super long-term. It's still long.
Yeah,
it's not longer than yours.
5 times a week isn't every day, though. Every day is 7 days a week. Like 7 days a week, would you have sex?
Not 7 days, no.
It's exhausting.
No. I didn't say 7 days.
That's what we're saying. We're saying 7 days.
No, but I mean, in all relationships I've been in, I've never.
I could see every other day, which turns out to be 4-3, 4-3. You know.
Yeah.
Every other day is a more manageable schedule.
More manageable schedule. I like that there, but what?
Tyler.
What? No, because I mean, I guess. Well, I don't know. I've never really like slowed down when I was in a relationship. I mean, yeah, I never gotten past 2 years, but still long. That's still long. 2 years is still a long time to be with somebody. Rude. Shit. What about you?
Well, what would you saying we're all gonna have kids, what would you tell them is like sex is how important it is?
Oof. Oh my God! You know what? Thank you for asking this question. Can I go first?
You can go first. So what would you tell your kid when that point comes up if you have a kid? What are you gonna tell them?
Andrew and I literally had this conversation like not too long ago, and I was like, I want to make sure that my children know that I'm not gonna tell them sex is bad. You know, sex is part of life. I want you to be safe at all times. I don't want you to come and be like, hey, I'm gonna have sex tonight. Of course, you know, I'm still gonna be your mother. Like, you know, I'm your mom. We need to have our boundaries. Yeah. But I want to know, you know, if it's gonna happen, I need to make sure that you are safe. I want to have that conversation with you. I want you to know that there are STDs out there. I want you to know that you can get pregnant even if you do use a condom.
By the way, like, there's a STD pandemic or something going on now.
See?
Which is weird. I mean, come on, people. What are you doing here?
So I want my kid to be open with me and to have that. I want to have that conversation with them, so where they feel open enough to where if they need a place to, you know, come and be safe, I want to be that safe place for them. And Andrew and I just had that was a good question because Andrew and I just had this conversation not too long ago.
I feel like when stuff like that happens,
is your conversation going to be different? I mean, I think it is, but would it be different for having a male compared to a female? While we're on the topic with Emily.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, would you, like what you just said, would you say this? I feel like you were talking to a male. Yeah, but would you say the same to a female? It would be the same, your daughter.
The same, because like the male, you can still get women pregnant, but I think males would be a little bit more intense only because there's the whole age thing. God forbid my son dates, or like he's 18 and he's a senior in high school, but he has sex with a minor, and like the dad finds out, you know, shit like that. Like there comes more stuff with males. Like males are still always like, there comes, I guess, like little stuff that can.
So you're saying it'd be harder with the male? You'd have
ish. And
I think a girl, because a girl, like I said earlier,
she
had
could
the
get
option
pregnant.
to. The girl has an option to go have sex if she wanted to. Realistically, a female could hit up any guy and DM them and have sex every night if they wanted to.
I think at some point,
So I think a girl would be harder.
I understand what you're saying, but probably at some point it could be equal because the girl can go out and protect herself every single time and take all the precautions, but that guy could fuck up one time and he has a kid. So I'm not saying I'm not literally saying it's equal because I know people are gonna be like it's not equal, but you get what I'm saying.
And he can fuck 5 girls and get 5 girls pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she can't fuck five guys. You're not gonna put 5 kids in her.
Yeah.
That would be.
So that's what I'm saying. It could be equal.
Yeah.
Like not literally equal, but technically,
I'd have a different conversation with my daughter than my son.
Yeah.
Really?
I'd have to a little bit. I don't know. I mean,
Oh, obviously, I'm gonna protect my daughter more.
not
You're
that
gonna
I
wanna
would
protect
tell
your
my
daughter
son, hey,
more.
go out and be, go buck wild, kid. No, but
She
I
also
feel
has
like
to understand that, like,
she
at
has,
that
because
age.
the females have the power. Females have all the power. Bottom
Yeah.
line.
But not only that, like, I feel like in high school, like, guys who just, all their hormones are all over the fucking place. And they just kind of peer pressure the girls into it. So you got to tell the girls, like, don't fucking fall for that shit.
Well, yeah, and then you gotta tell.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you also got to tell your son too. Don't be going after some chick and forcing anything.
Yeah.
But I still think I would be a little bit. No, I'd still be. I guess I'd be hard. Both. I'd be more scared, I guess, with the female.
I'd be more.
There we go.
I would be more protective over my daughter, and I would be more harsh on my son.
And I can see that too, because a lot of like people, like, especially if you're raised right, like, protect your women.
Yeah.
The women are the ones who bring life into
And
this
I
world.
want to make sure my son isn't an asshole.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what
That'd be the
I would
worst
be
too.
Yeah,
That'd be-
exactly.
But I also want to.
And that's why I see you guys like.
I want to make sure my
the
daughter's
women.
not a whore. Going around
Okay,
there.
dude.
Okay, hold on.
Censored.
You see what I mean? If sex is fluid, if a girl wants
Yeah,
to
you
have
can't-
sex
come
with
on.
10
No.
guys,
Come
she
on.
can. She doesn't have to be labeled a whore.
The guy would be a whore if he was doing the same things.
No, you
No.
don't
And
have
an
to be
asshole.
labeled a whore. you
Honestly-
can have sex with whoever you
My
want.
voice cracked. Honestly, if you want, I'm gonna say it like this.
Feminism.
If you wanna fuck, you can fuck. Just be safe.
Would be safe, yeah.
Be safe and be smart. You wanna? I mean, it sounds bad. You wanna fuck 5 guys in 1 week? I mean, shit. That's your prerogative.
Preach.
That's your. That's.
A lot of energy.
But like it's you. One thing that you need to understand is you will never be able to stop someone from living their life.
Yep.
You will never be able to do it. No matter if you're their parents, it does not fucking matter.
Yep.
That person, your daughter, your son, is gonna go out and they're gonna do what they're going to want to do. Mm-hmm. And that may suck, and it's gonna suck to hear. But that's life at some point,
And you might not be okay with her fucking 10 guys and think, oh, that's some horror shit to do. But hey, if she's single and she's being safe and she knows what she wants and she knows that she's not getting
She
pregnant.
could do it, and my son could do it too. They're both.
Because
I wouldn't like it,
because
but,
let me tell you this. Let's just so think about it this way too.
Be a bad thought. I would hate to think about it.
It this way too.
Yeah,
because
there you go.
If
That's
my
what
son
it
and my
is.
daughter
That's
doing
what
that.
it is. Exactly, because you don't want
It's
to
a
think
bad
like
thought.
just like think about your parents. You don't want to think about your parents. Like
No,
no,
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
that.
just- yeah.
And your parents don't want to think about you. So
think about it this
Yeah.
way. Let's say your kids live in your house until they're 18. They abide by your law basically. They leave. They're not living in your house anymore, and they're just living their life. And you don't know about their life, but they're just fucking. You're gonna go and try and parent them, and they're not in your house anymore.
No.
So
no.
then, I mean,
But at the same time, if my chick's bringing home 7 different guys a night.
Wait,
my
your
God-
chick? What do you mean, your
I mean,
chick?
my-
Oh God, why is your
My-
chick?
no.
Why is your?
My daughter bringing home 7 different
Pobrecito.
guys. Stop.
Oh my
My
God.
daughter bringing home 7 guys, or my son bringing home 7 girls.
Oh no!
in
See,
my
that's
house.
okay. No,
That'd be
okay.
different.
Obviously,
That'd be
yeah,
weird.
that's your house. Yeah, you're not gonna
That I don't
allow that
want.
to happen in your house.
They live-
Obviously,
they-
under your roof.
They don't
Yeah,
live here. I mean,
I know.
nothing I can
But
do.
I'm saying, but my point was just like, if they're gonna want to go out and fuck 10 guys, they can either wait till they're 18 and leave, and they're just gonna go do it when they leave your house. Anyway.
Good luck at 18 moving out.
I know, honestly, yeah.
Huh?
But I'm
You're
just
18,
saying different because you can kick them out at 18 too.
Yeah,
That's
I
why.
know,
So
I would
so
never.
I was just giving that, But there's good things to sex though.
Oh, that nothing bad. Just be safe about it.
What's your favorite part of sex?
Okay. Okay.
Like, what do you mean favorite part?
Just
I like the foreplay.
Ooh, you like the pregame?
Yeah. The pregame.
The pregame.
Yeah.
That gets you going.
Yeah, and then the worst part is the end.
I think we can all agree to that.
But I like the pregame. Yeah.
The pregame?
I think it's I think that's there's a lot in. I take pride in that one. There's a lot into that one.
You're a pregamer.
I like it. Yeah. It sets everything up.
Sets the tone.
Okay, so that's why, because you want to make sure the night is going how it's supposed to, basically.
Yeah, and then you give them a little preview of what's to come. No pun intended. But
Edward's cocky.
That question took me by surprise, and that was my real answer. So.
Well, because I didn't want it to be so negative about sex. Sex is amazing.
No, it's amazing, but from earlier, just thinking about your daughter or son having it is a horrible thought.
Well, of course you don't want to think. Of course you don't want to think about it. That's why I switched it over.
Yeah.
So you're a pregamer.
It's like I needed that.
You're a pregamer.
Pregamer, yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
I think that's a good part.
I don't know. I think I like all of it, to be honest. From beginning to end.
I agree.
Go ahead, Tyler. What do you
He's like,
All right, got it. Here we go. I'm not really much of a pregamer. Too much.
Yikes.
No, like too much. Like, I'm not saying I get right into it, but it's just like, I think I don't need to pregame to get in the mood. I think knowing it's going to happen gets me in the mood.
But do you ever stop and think about what's she feeling like?
No, because like no. Let me. Damn, can I?
Damn.
Can I finish? No, I'm saying like I'm always whatever happens. When I'm saying like at that point we both know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but like just because you know it's gonna happen, you don't stop and think.
Oh, you mean like if she wants foreplay?
Like maybe if I pregame, I get her a little ready for it instead of just like.
I've never had that instance.
But that's what I'm asking. So you've never thought about it? You've never been like, stop. Let me think if she wants.
You're selfish.
Me to set up.
How's that selfish? No. I'm a pleaser. No, I'm a pleaser. No, I'm a pleaser. No, I am a pleaser. Don't go there. Don't play me out. Dog. What you talking about? No, I mean, no. I was saying like I don't need. I'm saying from my perspective, like because he said pregame gets him in the mood.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that I don't need that to get me in the mood. Like I know that it's gonna happen. That gets me in the mood. And then I love every part of it after that.
So I mean,
what?
I mean, yeah. I've never not gone. I've always pregamed. If we're just gonna call it pregame right now. But,
I would never fucking be like, you want to pregame at my house? I'm not gonna see this.
I don't think I've just gone.
Well, because really. So you've never had a quickie?
I gotta think about this one.
You ain't never had a quickie. Down.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Okay. I did, but I prefer the pregame. That was just because we had to. But I prefer the pregame.
Well, that's what a quickie is. A quickie's cousin.
You're so adorable.
He sounds innocent, but he's not. It's funny. He sounds innocent, but because we had
not
to.
But I had to do it.
That's what a quickie is, bro.
No, situation.
Like duh. Oh my god.
But no, I prefer pre-gaming for sure.
So you got to get him to the bed. You have to, basically. Not necessarily bed.
Not that he has to. I think he just enjoys it more that way.
Yeah, I don't have to.
Right?
Yeah, I don't have to.
No, for you to be in. Well, not have to, but for
not
you
in
to
the
be
mood,
in the
but he's
mood.
just saying he likes that part.
I like that part better. If I had the choice every time, yeah, I would want to. Pre-game.
Pre-game. I like that. I don't know if anyone's ever said that before.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Nah, but it's not I don't want to keep saying foreplay every time. I mean, I guess I could.
I know foreplay is a weird word to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
It's not. It doesn't sound sexy. It doesn't sound sexy. Pre-game doesn't either, but foreplay doesn't sound sexy.
Pre-game sounds hip.
Do you want?
we're keeping up with the millennials.
God.
No, with the Gen Z.
We might be starting a thing now. They're all gonna say, "Yeah, we pregame."
Yeah, we pregame now. We pregame before we got here.
You want to You want to pregame?
Yeah, you want to pregame? What?
Hey, there's that meme. It's like we have kids. You know, we gotta go out to the soccer games. We're gonna go drunk, and we're gonna, you know, before we go out to the game. You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I've always said, quickies matter.
Yeah,
they do,
them.
especially if you got kids. Cause I've always said, like, look, if I have kids, you know, that washer and dryer room is looking real nice right now before we have to go out.
What if you don't have a washer and dryer room?
Then the backyard.
What if you don't
Why
have a backyard?
not just your bedroom? Just lock
the bathroom. Because the kids might bust in there.
Lock the door.
What if there's a crisis?
Then you just stop mid.
I can't. Mid stroke. That's a. I don't like that term.
Like stopping?
Yeah, mid stroke. That sucks.
Yeah.
You can think. It's like
I never had that happen, so I'd like to stop.
Perdón.
Well, no. I
He's
mean,
like, I've never had interruptions.
There's interruptions. I don't know what. Yeah.
And I've never had quickies.
Well, no, I did. I did have. I had to think about that one. A quickie, yeah, once.
Mid stroke.
Damn. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Now, okay, so mid stroke, since you're not stopping.
I'm thinking on the fly here. I'm not. I got it.
Give
him time to process the question.
No, nigga, we ain't got time. No. So, do you? Okay, so I guess this is specific for Errol right now, and then I'll ask you. But so can you go rounds, or you just that's that one time and that's it for you?
It depends on the night. Like I think when I get
that was really personal.
No, it's not.
It depends.
I
on the
say
night.
it in a song.
Some nights I just don't. You know. So I mean, I've had nights where it was one time and that was fine, and then I didn't even want to after that. And then I've had nights where I wanted to, go multiple. So I think it just I can't tell you for sure. I think when I drink more, I can go more.
Really? I've never had whiskey dick. I'll say it.
You've never had what?
I've never had whiskey dick. Never.
Yeah, I don't understand why people say that.
I've never had it. That's a superpower. Alcohol is a superpower. I mean, not superpower. It's my spinach.
Yeah, I've never had just alcohol stop me from having sex.
Yeah. When people are like, I can't, I was like,
I feel like alcohol kind of just like fires it up.
Yeah, like, I mean, there have been times where it's just like, okay, you know what, this is too fucking long. I'm like, hold the fuck up. I drank too much tonight, and it's just like, now I just want to just
I've had it where it was uncomfortable because I got to go pee. You've been drinking all night, and then you just gotta you're just doing it.
Really?
I had to go pee one time. It's the worst feeling for me. Yikes. That was a bad feeling. It was just bad.
Yeah, I can't even imagine that.
It was bad. Having to go pee mid. Yeah, I didn't stop, but I had to go. I had to go pee.
He's like, it was uncomfortable.
Mission accomplished.
But I didn't stop.
If you could see his faces. That's so funny. Oh my god. So
okay, so let me ask you guys this.
Yeah.
If you guys don't like something, do you guys communicate it right then and there, like, yo, don't do that, or?
Oh, you know what? Honestly, you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I'm too nice of a guy, and there's not much. There's not much.
What if there's too much teeth? You guys don't say nothing?
I've never been in a situation like that. That's a horrible
we can
thought.
talk about head too, because we can talk about that. But God, no.
That's just an example, but you know what I mean. Like,
I am too nice.
You guys say something.
I am too nice. I'm not mean. If it's not, so we're gonna speak. If it's not good head, it stops right there. I'm not. I don't.
But how do you do it? Like, do you do it nicely, or you're just like, like?
No, I don't do that. Like the little I don't do that. But I don't know how I necessarily. I don't remember how.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you communicate it there, or is you just kind of like?
I've never been in a situation.
Nah,
where
it's just
it was
like
that bad, I guess I don't know, and I don't know if I would tell them. I think I'm too nice of a guy. I mean, if the teeth and it hurt, she'd know
Head
it hurt.
for sure.
I would,
if it comes to head and it's just like, okay, I'm done. We're just gonna move on to something else.
Though, I think I would just power through it. I don't know, whatever it is. I can't think of anything. But now if like,
that's hard for me because during sex for me, most of the time, most of my life, I've done most of the work.
Ooh, big shot here.
No, that's
he said,
not
I'm
what
a pleaser.
Because like I am a pleaser. Okay, so especially like if you're having, so like I said, like if I'm not necessarily exclusive with someone, but I'm having sex with someone, and like we're possibly gonna have sex again, I feel like that's my first impression on them. That's my interview. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
interview?
Definitely.
You said that so nonchalant. Like, it's my interview.
You know, so it's like, especially if I liked it, then I want them to come back. So like, I think for sure.
It's a transaction.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go. No, but for sure, the first time I've ever had sex with like anybody, I'm always showing out. It's always like me doing most of the work, basically.
But if you show out, don't you think that they're gonna expect that all the time?
And I give it to them all the time.
You just said you only show out the first couple times.
No, I say for sure I show out the first time. For sure.
Gotcha.
Because it's like, say if you want to keep having sex with that person for whatever period of time you're having, out. Then you're gonna that first impression, you know. Oh, okay. All right.
Drew Paco in the house. He's in the building.
Well, so.
Reel it in.
What was the, okay, so go back to the question you asked so he can answer.
What was my question?
I don't know.
See? Sorry, I totally threw it off.
Is sex 50-50 for you? For anyone? Either you can answer.
Like work put in?
Like, work put in. Because like what I just said, like it's an interview. Like I'm always putting in work for sure the first time.
I think it's different every time. I mean, I've had
whatever happens in that moment in time is whatever happens.
Yeah, okay. I've had where I did all the work. There was never a time where the female did all the work, but there was times where we split it, you know. But I mean, I wouldn't mind a female doing all the work one time, you know. But I think that comes down to more like when you're in a relationship, you know, you guys.
Even when I was in a relationship. Never mind. I'm not
kidding. We get it, bro.
I'm not even gonna go there. Same question. Is it 50-50 for you?
No, it's not 50-50.
Do you? Okay, so so it's not 50-50. So do you feel like sometimes you should be like, let me have a night?
Well, as I said, if you're in a relationship, yeah, but like if you're one night stand, no, I'm not gonna tell some chick I just met, hey, it's your turn.
Okay, that's fair.
You know. Or, hey, you do it. I don't want to ruin it. I'm gonna.
Okay, so for the sake of the question, and if you're in a relationship, are there gonna be nights where you're like, let me sit back?
Yeah, I think in a relationship. Well, I think in a relationship, it would be nice if like one night.
Not even that, so like.
Because I also feel like in a relationship, like you guys have already been together for so long, so like. The guy doesn't have anything to prove. Like he's not
necessarily to prove, but it's just like, I guess because my follow-up question to that is, because you say it should be that way, like nights you could sit back, but are you gonna ask for those nights, or are you just gonna go with the flow of how it's going, or are you gonna hint? Are you gonna hint at it during?
I think that also has to do with communication, which might be our next episode, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned. But I think that has to do with,
you're right.
If you're really like, if you and this chick or you and your girlfriend or fiance, whatever, are really close and have a great, strong relationship, there's going to be no problem. You're like, honey,
it's your turn.
I'm tired tonight. But I think it happens, you know, and I haven't reached that point yet in my life, but hopefully I do. And I think that's a communication thing. And if you can if you have good that's great communication. If you can tell your chick and you guys are comfortable with saying, okay, can you do the work tonight? Not just like that, but in a more sexual way, then I think you have a great relationship.
That's what I'm asking. Like, do you have that conversation before or is it during?
I think it's like I don't think it's like not in the morning, hey, tonight, honey, you're going to take control. No, I think it's like
It's during.
Right before that time.
Yeah.
You know, you're
I
doing
feel like-
foreplay. You're doing foreplay, and then you're like,
You're pre-gaming.
yeah, you're pre-gaming, and then you're like, all right, why don't you take control or something? I don't know. I haven't been.
I can tell you from my experience, it's like that. Like you just in the moment, and then boom, he's
That's
just
what
gonna
I'm
get on
saying.
top.
Yeah, I don't
might
think you.
just
That's what I'm
happen.
saying.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's ever like.
There might be a night
Planned.
though. I mean,
I feel
not
like-
you know what? Wednesday, Emily, it's your turn.
Yeah, not like that.
Friday.
Not like that, but I'm just saying like.
There might be a night though. She's like,
I got
she
you,
just does it,
baby.
and I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck
I
it,
got
all
you,
right,
baby.
we-
That's it.
We on, you know. But
Love it. That's.
I think it happens more in relationships.
Energy.
Yeah.
I have a question. Is head a must?
I don't think it's a
Oof.
must.
No, because I was in a relationship, and I did not.
Where does relationships coming from? Because before you didn't have relationships, but now you just got relationships
He
everywhere.
was in an exclusive
The exclusive one.
relationship.
And I never got
To
Head.
girlfriend.
Did you give it?
no.
You just had sex.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So-
I did not. I think maybe if we kept going, it would happen. But for that time, no. I was okay with it. It was
You're okay with it?
I don't think it's an absolute must, but I mean, I like not saying that it's.
I think if we got deeper in the relationship, eventually I'd be like,
So it's a must.
His face.
Do you see it?
I would-
So it's
It
a
is a
must.
must.
it's not a must. I would ask about it, and if she was
It's
not
a
down,
must.
no, it's not a must. I'm not gonna force her.
It's a must.
It's not a must. It would come up in a conversation like, hey, if you don't do it, then you don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. If she doesn't do it, I'm not gonna be like, fuck it.
I
I'm
get what
out.
you're saying, but
It's
I
not a
mean,
must.
I feel like not me personally, but I feel like for some people, if that question comes up, then they feel like it's a must.
I don't think it would be
No,
more like a
'cause-
must. I just think like they would like to know kind of like what's your opinion, because I'm just wondering why it hasn't happened.
Yeah,
It could be
And I
curiosity.
don't want to be in a situation where I think it's gonna happen, and I'm like, oh wait, no, now it's not.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, not that I don't know, but I would definitely bring it up.
But I mean, being in a relationship though, like
It
your,
might- it
your
didn't come
partner's
up-
gonna be like, so do you want that? Do you need that?
and I would say no. I was just wondering because it's happened. It's a normal thing.
I'm just saying because the questions come like, why are you asking?
There's no reason. I'm asking
Are
because
you
I'm
sure?
curious. It doesn't have to happen. Doesn't
Just
mean
give you
it's a
that
must.
gawk 3,000.
It's
Another
I think it
3,000.
comes up.
I was trying.
Not
I was trying.
3,000.
I was hoping no one would laugh at that because I was drinking.
I think it comes up at some point, but it doesn't mean it's a must. No, and it's not a must. And it's, if she doesn't, she doesn't. I'm not gonna sit there and be mad at it. It is,
But if you do it, is it a must?
If I do it to her
Yeah.
and she doesn't want to do it to me,
Yeah.
it's not a make or break situation here.
No, I say it's make a break.
It's not a must. No, it's really not. I can't get mad at her if she,
Okay.
And that, my friend, is what you call a gentleman.
I was just asking.
Tyler's like, well, it's a must for me.
Because I was in that exclusive relationship
just
where
kidding.
It's not a
never
must
came
for me,
up.
but I would like it. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
not a
you-
must,
yeah.
but it's like a preference.
It
I
is
guess you could
definitely
say
a
that.
preference.
It's a luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
yeah,
luxury.
there you go. That's
I
a
don't
good way to
think
put
every
it.
girl or man does that. They don't, go
Now,
down
what if
the-
she's asking for it? Then is it a must?
What do you mean if she?
If she's like, eat me out. That was very direct. if she says,
Yeah, okay, if she said eat me out, I would definitely say, am I gonna get? I would be
Am I
curious.
because let me tell you,
Compensated?
because okay,
It's-
so that's
just to be
why.
curious. That's
Okay,
not a
so
must, though.
that's perfect. That's why I asked all those questions because leading up to that, because most of the time, girls do want to be eaten out,
Yeah, I
most
know.
of the time.
and they won't do the other.
and they won't, and a lot of girls won't want to give head. That's why I'm asking.
if she like,
That's why I asked in the beginning, is it a must for you? And then
it's not a must. If she, if she a baddie,
I don't think
and we
it's a
dating for
must
while,
necessarily like how.
But
like how Ed
but now
said,
the
like,
question
make
that
or
I'm
break.
asking, but she's demanding it, but she doesn't want to give
That's
you.
fine. I mean, I'm like, what am I gonna do? I mean, I would just ask her if she does. If she doesn't, then
Are you gonna stop?
no, because I would enjoy that too.
Oh no, I do it for pleasure too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not just doing it for her pleasure.
Oh, that's a question. I have a question. Do you get mad when guys start doing that for their pleasure?
Do girls? I think guys
Girls
enjoy
enjoy
doing
it if you know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, girls will be like,
Yeah. Oh no, because
I
sometimes
feel like guys enjoy it more than girls enjoy doing it to guys. More.
because guys,
No,
like I
I'm
said,
not-
you
that's not the
have to
question
know
right now.
how
I know,
to
but
do
that's-
it.
Huh?
You have to know how to do it.
that's not my
A
question.
girl-
Because
My
girls
question- yeah, that's my
girls
question right now.
have like they know their body. So sometimes, like, not saying that you guys aren't good at it, but sometimes you guys don't know what to, like, you guys don't know the female, body. So if you guys don't know about it, you guys aren't gonna.
I do admit, I get lost in the sauce. Is that appropriate to say? The juices, I don't know. Sauce juice.
Yeah.
No disrespect. It's just a phrase,
but
common
that's what
phrase.
I'm saying. Like, maybe that's why you think that, like, guys like it more than girls, but it's probably because girls, like, are like, that's okay. Like, it wasn't.
No, I do. No, I do. I do. I mean, I get lost in the sauce, and I do it for my pleasure. I mean, I don't know.
So
I mean,
that's why, it's not like I'm not enjoying it. So, like, she doesn't have to give me head. I still enjoy giving her head. But, if she demands it.
We need to rate this podcast as MA for mature audience.
This is a crazy one.
Shit. All you gotta do is click the not for kids on YouTube. That's it.
There we go.
Every time I upload it, is this for kids? Oh, hell no. No, I think
so overall,
I won't say it's a must. But if I am eating her out a lot, I do want some. Along some point in time,
she'd be questioned.
Of course I would ask. I would ask. I'm not saying like you need to give me head. I'm not gonna fucking do that.
But if she never wanted to, I mean,
if she doesn't, if she never wants to, obviously then I'll be like, all right, whatever. Because I'm still gonna do it for my pleasure.
Is it a make or break for you though?
No,
not that.
No, it's not make or break.
Not that.
For me.
That can't be. That's ridiculous. I will admit this. Maybe I'll get a hand job.
Oh my God! See how he throws that? Okay.
He's like, okay, maybe.
Okay.
Why not that?
So what we just confirmed, it is a must for Capo. No, I will say what I don't like is
no, hands way different from that.
I will say is what I don't like is the girls that say they I don't do that. But they do that.
But that's totally different.
No, I'm just throwing that in there right now. I'm just throwing it in there to just complete it. That doesn't make sense to me.
I don't do that.
I don't do that. But then all of a sudden, fucking, it's coming out of nowhere. I'm like, damn, I thought you didn't do that. Whatever. They give you that they brush it off or,
I see what you're saying. We there's some, but. Sex in general, we'll reel it in here for this one. Sex is important.
And it's fluid.
And it's fluid depending on the situation.
Oh, yeah, always. It's always
as long as you do it in moderation and with safety, why not? Unless
fuck it.
Do it with whoever you want.
Fuck it.
That's my motto. Do whatever you want with whoever you want with your body, as long as you're being safe and you're enjoying it. You're being smart.
Being smart.
You do what you do. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, shit. I don't judge. I definitely don't judge anybody, for sure.
I don't judge at all. You do what you do.
Yeah.
You like who you like. Love is love, baby.
But I will say, if you do not want to have a child, do not risk it.
Yeah.
Just
none of that pull out game strong.
True,
that's just stupid.
If you have sex without a condom and then have your girl's pregnant and you say, or a chick, one night stand, and then you said it was a mistake.
How'd this happen?
That was not a mistake.
It wasn't.
Like, there was no mistake.
And you better not force her to do anything she doesn't want to do either.
So.
Bam.
Emily just punched you in the face. Not you, not Capo, just like you, audience. Yeah, audience.
I put my fist up.
I just realized we didn't even recording this whole time.
Shut up.
I'm kidding.
Well, you said we haven't been recording this whole time.
Shut up.
I don't like you right now. I don't like you right now.
No, but like I said, it's fluid. Do what you want with who you want. However many people you want. Just be smart, be safe, and be, protective.
And be respectful. Like this.
Yes,
you can
be
do it
respectful.
in a respectful way.
Yes.
Like respectfully, you guys can both have a sexual relationship for one night, multiple nights, a month, whatever, and it could be fine. And then end it, and that's fine.
The best I ever had,
Yeah, sometimes that's what people need. Not saying that we should all go out there and do it or whatever. If the situation's right and that's all that the relationship gives you is sex, then and that's all you're cool with having. If not, then get out. But it's up to you. It's your discretion. That's my piece, I will say.
you're I'm just kidding. That was cute. That was very. You preach to the people. Put your fist up.
Wow.
You gotta let people know where you stand. You know?
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah.
This is a sensitive topic to a lot of people, I'm sure.
Oh,
I don't even think it's sensitive. I think it's just like
people just
don't know how to be comfortable with it.
They don't acknowledge a lot of things.
Yeah.
They're not aware of a lot of things, and they don't
and
want.
it can be a lot of times because they
choose,
grew up with like not being able to be comfortably speaking about it.
That too, and then sometimes people are just ignorant to being aware of it. You know, like some people just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Some people really just don't give a fuck. No pun intended.
We've had a lot of that.
Whoa, had a lot of what?
No pun intended tonight.
Hey, we didn't say come at all in this episode except for now.
Yes, he did.
He did?
He did. That's what that was the whole. He's like, that's something best to come. I don't know, and that's when
the best yet to come.
Yeah,
we did earlier. Something happened earlier.
I think that was before this recording though. Before this episode. I don't think it's in here.
Yeah, he did.
I'll check. Hey, that.
Drew Paco saying, it happened.
What my manager saying?
It happened before we recorded too, but I think there's something happened during.
Yeah.
Oh, the best is yet. Okay, so we said come twice.
It might have been with like the pregame topic we were talking about. But I don't know.
The pregame. That's gonna be interesting.
I like that term. I mean, it doesn't really
it definitely sounds better than foreplay, because foreplay sounds like...
golf is like four.
You know what? Foreplay sounds bougie. I'm going to say it. Foreplay's bougie. That's a bougie-ass word. I'm saying it. Foreplay's bougie.
Foreplay.
Foreplay's bougie. Do you want to do foreplay?
Nobody asked for foreplay.
No one even says that.
I mean, no one says we're going to pregame,
nobody asked for foreplay.
Yeah.
If they do, that's a little... I don't know.
I like the pregame thing. The pregame thing, that's... If you guys take that, just know you got it from the Sucka for Love podcast, episode 4.
We're gonna
shirts, t-shirts.
T-shirt. Yeah, we'll hit our boy up. What's his name? Duke Gomez.
Oh my God! Stop. That's God. You're gonna have a lot of people hitting us for saying that. Oh God. Controversial.
I don't know
by the way, we have a Tempest album dropping soon. We'll throw in there.
Ooh.
Yes.
Next Friday.
We
don't talk about sex on there. Oh, yes, I do.
Are we releasing this before the album?
No. Maybe. So the album will probably be out by... Oh, we can. Yeah, we can release it.
We can release... Yeah, we should.
We can drop it
now that I just did that in there.
So it's coming out... So when you hear this, it's coming out this Friday.
Album dropping this Friday.
Just put a date. What's the date? October 1st? No. September 30th.
The album's coming out September 30th.
September 30th. What time?
I don't know. Whatever time the platforms want to release it, honestly.
No earlier than 9.
It might come out Thursday night at 9, because that's midnight everywhere else. That's not the West Coast.
Yeah. So...
I do talk about sex on there.
You have any features?
Don't forget to subscribe in order to enter the giveaway.
We still have one more... I think we have one more gift to give away.
We have 2 more.
Oh, 2 more.
We have the sweater and the dinner. Then we have the tumbler. And then we have the overnight stay bundle.
Oh, so we have 3.
3. Bam.
We gave out 2 already, and we have 3. So please...
A lot of people are listening, but they're not subscribing.
And don't forget, you know what? Let's leave a comment. We have a question for you, audience. What does sex mean to you?
Yeah, I like some comments. Or you could tell us what you want to hear on upcoming episodes.
We're open for any... We have topics in mind for the next... infinite episodes, but if you have anything in mind that you want us to talk about, let us know in the comments, or
we will acknowledge you.
DM the Hark Boys Instagram page.
That sounded weird. I said acknowledge.
We will
acknowledge.
We'll acknowledge your request.
We'll acknowledge your request. your face. Soon we gonna get cameras in here, and then everyone's gonna see your facial expressions, and they're gonna be like, "What's wrong with him?"
Once we start doing that, then I gotta...
You're gonna tone it down?
I gotta tone some things down.
I think you won't even realize the cameras are there.
That's true, too. That's true. But we'll be good. Tonight we're working with 2 mics. We did pretty good, though. I like it. I was looking at the mic that didn't work here, and it just looks...
Yeah, but they don't need to know that.
They do.
They
now.
want to know
We
about
tell,
sex.
We tell them we're transparent.
Very. That's probably what they like about us. Is that we're just too real and genuine.
We say whatever comes to mind.
Yeah, that just, I was looking at my old.
3 times. Said come 3 times.
We just, it just made me sad.
We all said come. Technically. Boom. 1, 2, 3. 3 times. Perfect.
3's a crowd. 3's a crowd.
3's a party.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
1, 2's a party. 1's a party too.
1? That's a fucking lonely night.
I mean, you could be drinking.
You are what you make it.
If you want to drink alone in your room, you do it.
No,
don't listen to Emily.
that's alcoholism.
No.
If you want to drink alone in your
That'll
room.
be on another episode. We'll talk about drinking in your room. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We'll talk about alcoholism.
I was low-key down, but all right.
No,
But-
we're not gonna talk about it. There's no. Anyways, it has been a pleasure tonight
Yes.
to talk to the people about what sex means to us and everything involved in sex. And hopefully you took something from this.
Not for granted. Word to Emily. That's she said. Because she says it, so I had to say it.
As always, thank you guys for listening to us.
Don't forget
Leave
to
a comment
Yeah.
below. Let
Don't
us
forget
know
to
what you
like it if you
think.
like it. We see the views, but let us know what you guys think of.
Give us some
everything that's going
interaction.
on, you know what I'm saying? So
Give us some pregame.
like that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications. What's the other one for YouTube? Shout out.
I think that's it.
I'm Eddie Cap. Sucka for Love Podcast, episode 4.
Don't
I'm
forget
out.
to follow us on Instagram.
You don't want to get followed on Instagram?
I already said I'm out, though.
Eddie Cap is back in the house right now. Here we go one more
Here we go,
time.
episode 4. I'm back, baby. Follow me on Instagram, EddieCap10. I'm out.
Emily, you out?
I'm out.
All right.
Follow me on Instagram _MJA. I don't even know it.
What the
Look for her in our followers.
Okay.
Just look for me in the tagged.
Oh my god.
I'll have it next time.
I'm Tempest HB. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that. But thank you guys for listening. Once again, this is episode 4. We talked about sex, baby. Had to throw it in there. I got it in there. But don't forget to create laughs. Ooh, my voice. Don't forget to create laughs, spread positivity, show love, spread love, and do not forget to tell somebody you're glad they're here. Love you guys.